We have come a long way in a week. It was a little warm today, real sunny, and it was out in it all day too. Got rid of the KLX 250 today. The very first person that replied to the ad was one that bought it. The very first of 40 people, exactly 40 people. And I had 5 people that wanted to come get it, that were serious, that were going to head right over here and come get it. I had to put them on a list. And one of those guys offered me $150 more for it to be put on the front of the list. And I'm like, can't do that. This guy's already on his way over here. So he called and said he was on his way. So I'm like, okay, come get it. And we had a little problem with the title. I didn't think I would have any problem with the title because I bought the motorcycle in Boulder, which is basically Las Vegas, right outside of Vegas in Boulder at the Ride Now dealership. So I didn't really think much about it. I didn't have the title with me. I don't think I ever had the title. So anyway, we went to the private DMV here, which is a couple blocks away, and they were real nice, but they really couldn't help us because it wasn't Arizona, and for some reason the title never got transferred over to me, which the guy that was buying it was like, is this guy like got a stolen motorcycle? He's telling me the truth or what? So anyway, I immediately got on the phone and found the number at the dealership there in Boulder and called, and the fella answered, and I told him the story. He goes, hold on just a second. So he got on his computer and he goes, yeah, I see Mr. Young, Quentin Young, this address, so-and-so, Alabama, bought this in 2022. I was like, yep, that's me. And he goes, well, for some reason, we sent the title out, but I don't guess it never got. They probably sent it to the Alabama Department of whatever, and that's where it sat. And they eventually threw it away. So anyway, so now the guy that bought it, I had it on speakerphone, so he could hear everything. And the salesman says he's gonna call me back, and he didn't call back today, but it ain't no big deal. We'll figure it out. Maybe tomorrow I'll call the Nevada DMV and see. I'll give this guy till like noon or something. If I don't hear from him, the salesman at the dealership, then I'll call the Nevada DMV and ask them about it. So, but the guy that bought it, he had no qualms. He goes, I don't have any doubts. We'll figure it out. You get the title to me. So, because there were so many people that wanted it, I priced it probably a little low, but not a lot low, because I had a lot of people offer me a lot less for it. And I had a couple people offer me a little more, just like I said, to be put to the front of the list, but I wasn't going to do that. That's just not the way it works. This guy was already on the way over here. I wouldn't do people like that. There was 5 people in front of this guy that wanted it, and I was like, no, that's just not cool. It might come out that it's just not cool. You don't want to be treated like that. So anyway, it all worked out, and now we'll go get the KLR 650 and do the same thing to it, but it's titled in Alabama, but it is in my name, and I bet the private DMV could do that now that it is in my name. So no big deal. We'll figure it out, just like we did with the MV Agusta. So now if we get rid of the KLR 650, that'll leave us 3. The DRZ 400, the Sherco 300, and the YZ 125. That's perfect amount. Just Those 3 bikes will be perfect for what I want to do. I really love the little YZ. It weighs 180 pounds. I can pick the whole motorcycle up off the ground. I can pick the Sherco up off the ground, but it's heavy. The DRZ, I can pick it off the ground, but barely, because it's 300 and something pounds. It's really hard to pick the whole thing off the ground. It's such a big bike for 300 pounds. Anyway.